But hey, listen, we got something else to show you too. Check this out.
Okay, perfect. Is there anyone else with you?
No.
Okay.
Where were you at?
What?
Which room were you from?
I've been trying to find a way out.
Let's get you out of
Here,
here.
let's get you out.
Where
Okay.
do I go? But don't lose me.
I promise I
No, we
won't.
won't lose you. Don't worry. Okay.
Break my heart. I mean, watching that. That was a new body cam video showing the rescue of a 100-year-old woman from California during the Eaton fire. Thankfully, Los Angeles Sheriff's deputies got her out safely as a fire raged very close to that senior living apartment. Unbelievable. But those recent fires in Southern California, they've ignited a new housing crisis out there with rental prices and home values spiking. This is making it a challenging time for families that have to find a place to either live while they rebuild their lives or just live out totally. Joining us now, senior analyst for exacerbated.com, Laura Adams. Laura, thanks so much for joining us this afternoon. I really appreciate it. And let's get right into it. It's something we didn't anticipate would happen, but can you explain how the fires have ravaged that housing market across Lower California?
It's great to be with you. Unfortunately, there was already a housing shortage in the LA area, and the wildfires have certainly increased that. The areas that weren't affected by fires are now seeing a huge influx of people looking for rental properties and homes to purchase. The area has really spiked in demand. And so what we're seeing is an increase in prices. But what we want people to know is that there is a rule against price gouging. So, make sure that you're working with a licensed real estate agent who understands what is the right price for a rental or a property if you're looking to relocate quickly in that area. We don't want people to be subject to any increases in prices that are unnecessary. They shouldn't be higher than a 10% increase, according to emergency orders by the governor.
Laura, is there a formula to work out what a price should be for an apartment or for a house, for rentals or anything like that? I mean, what would go into that equation? Would it be the number of houses, the number of people, and the location?
Yeah, it's a great question. At Aceable Agent, we're an online real estate education school. So we educate real estate agents and even those in California. So if you're looking for information, you can definitely go to aceableagent.com for resources. But what we want people to do is to look at what the pricing was before the fire. They should not be increasing more than 10%, either for a rental property per month or for an actual price of a home or a hotel or any emergency services. So working with somebody who really understands the area and understands what the prices were before the fires can help you avoid any price gouging.
And I would imagine that those who are renting these homes, this is a long-term episode. I mean, you have the debris removal, which some of it, as we've heard recently, is toxic, and so that has to professionally be removed. It's not an easy process. Is this going to be one of those challenges that we see from a housing perspective, a rental perspective, for the next year? I mean, how long of a timeline are we looking at here?
I think we're going to see this crisis for years to come, unfortunately. As people do get insurance claims processed and they get money, they'll be able to begin the rebuilding process. But there are going to be all kinds of permitting things to those challenges to jump over. There's going to be a labor shortage, I'm quite sure. There are going to be all kinds, as you mentioned, toxic issues to deal with. There are going to be a lot of issues for those that do choose to rebuild. So I think this shortage and the higher prices that we're seeing, it's going to continue for years to come.
Hey, Laura, you mentioned that you shouldn't see more than a 10% increase in the house prices or even the rental. Have we seen reports of more than that? I'm pretty sure we already have, right?
Absolutely. And people are already being prosecuted for that. So this is something to be aware. Using a real estate agent who understands what the prices should be are going to be key for making sure that you don't overpay. And if you have any questions or suspicions, you want to report those high prices to the state and make sure that they do take care of it and prosecute people who are charging more than what is legally allowed right now.
Oh, that's great advice, Laura. Really appreciate it. My wife is a real estate agent. She would love to hear your take on that as well. Thank you so much. As a senior analyst for aceableagent.com, Laura Adams. Thanks for taking the time out and talking to us. I appreciate it.
Thank you.